Hey, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Burt and Burger podcast, episode 152. Feels good. Happy to be here. I'm Burger. With me is the other co-host, Burt.
Yeah.
We are Burt and Burger BnB. Did you know that like BnBs actually exist around the country?
They do.
Like a BnB. Like I was like, that's gay.
Yeah.
You know, like breakfast in bed B&Bs. Like I literally like almost screenshotted that. I was like so excited. I'm like, yo, look at this. And I'm like, wait, that's
Damn,
gay.
that shit's everywhere. Yeah.
Yo, we everywhere.
Yeah, sometimes I write it down and I'm like, or it's like when I do hashtags in TikTok, I'll do like hashtag BnB.
Oh, yeah.
And it always crosses my mind. I'm like, damn, we're getting all the fucking dorks looking for bed and breakfasts.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, because it's a popular tag, so I'm like, oh.
It is, yeah. So I'm going to start off right away with this. Last week, I told Burt to send me his song.
Uh-oh.
So last week, Burt said that he was making a song for us, and I was going to write the lyrics for it. He already had something in mind that he was going to work on, and I was all excited for this. I was ready to go. I had my headphones on. And I made some notes on what Burt told me it was going to be like. First of all, he told me it was going to be a poppy song.
Yeah.
We also agreed that it was going to be something B&B like. So something Burt and Burger-ish.
Oh, shit.
And there's going to be a few bridges, some bars, whatever, in the chorus. There was none of those things in this song. So I literally listened to it one time, deleted it, and I'm like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah. I listened, dude, I was playing around for like a long time trying to get a dirty little tune down for us. And it's like, I'm just so fucking autistic. Like, I can't just put something out. I got pretty close, though. I'm playing around with different sounds and stuff. I'm like, this is pretty good.
I was very excited to do this.
Yeah.
And you just did not do a single thing that we agreed on. Like, there was, if you want, like, Burt can add the song and you guys can listen to maybe 10 seconds of what the song was. So you can insert that hunk of shit right here.
Yeah. Good little piano tune.
So that's what it sounded like, ladies and gentlemen, and you let me know how that was Poppy B&B like and what fucking bridges and chorus parts of the song were there. I'm like, I feel like I'm listening to like video game background elevator music. Like what the like
Yeah.
No, it was like an anime kind of fucking thing. And I'm like, what the fuck? You didn't do anything you said you were going to do.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I didn't even want to upload my one, but then once I said it in the Discord, I'm like, fuck it. I guess I'll just I'll give him something. I feel like something's better than nothing, but I mean, something was nothing. So, yeah.
I don't know. I wish you would have said something like,
yeah, this is fucked, by the way.
By the way, this has nothing to do with what we agreed on, but I'm just going to send it to you so you can see what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, we were literally, like, talking in the Discord with some of our fans, and you were like, yep, I just uploaded. It's right there for you. You didn't say it was fucked. You didn't say it was shitty. You didn't say anything. You're like, it's there.
I thought I said, like, I didn't really want to do this one, but I have my old one to upload. I didn't... Something like that, but...
No, you said you just did the one that you already worked on, is what you said.
Oh.
You're like, I just did the one that I had. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Uh-huh. And you're like, oh, not fine.
Yep, you said, I was working on it yesterday, just ended up editing the old one. And then he said, yeah, I'm sending it over now. That is all you said.
That's all you get, yeah.
I was like, fuck, the old one's fine. You didn't need to tell me that. It's kind of like when I was in a film class and we had to do a project, and I just went up to the teacher. I'm like, can I just send you one I already did?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, but don't tell me that
right
again. Like, no, like, oh, I'm not gonna write a paper. I already wrote something on this. Here it is. Like Bert just goes above and beyond to make people fucking hate him. Like it just amazes me. So
It's a natural state.
let me tell you, that song wasn't bad by any means. Like I don't want you to think I hated it. It was just
It hit
not
none of the
at all
boxes.
what we agreed on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think the only thing that could have, like, the only kind of criticism I had for that song is it very much could have flowed. Like, I was trying to find some kind of rhythm, like right here, here, here. I could say something, and it just was like kind of all over the place.
When I exported it and then listened to it like as a song, it was way different than when because I can see it. Almost like when I'm editing, you can see all the different, this is when this instrument comes in and this is when this part comes in. And I'm like, oh yeah. So I just have it set up that way.
Yeah. and then it just changed. Yeah, that's interesting.
And then you're like, oh, this is weird. It's a totally
there was
different...
nothing wrong with the song. Like trust me, I would let you know if I fucking didn't like it. It was just not what, like I literally had my notebook ready to go, or I was listening to it, and then my notebook was right next to me, and I opened it up to the page I wrote these notes on, and I'm like, where did he check off a single box here?
Yeah, I was even thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, I have no idea what he's gonna do with this.
Also, that song doesn't, like, where would I put words into it? Like, it was not like a song that was like missing words by any means. And I'm like, so yeah, no, I didn't do it. I literally listened to it one time through, and I'm like, I could maybe come up with something, but this is gonna be like a really sweet and sappy song. Which is not what I was expecting at all. Like, all right, me and Bert are going to make a song. Here it is. And it sounds like you should be crying over it. Like someone just broke his heart. And I'm like, what the fuck? You did not listen to instructions like even a tiny bit.
I know. I try faster stuff and it doesn't fucking sound right. It sounds so autistic. So I'm just like, throw some half notes in there and it'll sound good.
Yeah, the half notes might have been what ruined it. So.
I think so. It was too slow.
There was nothing. It's like you said, you didn't check off a single fucking box.
No, I felt like a retard uploading it. Trust me.
Usually you always tell me how bad something is. Like, even when it's good, you're like, yeah, okay, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. And this one, you're like, here it is. I'm like, shit, the one time he didn't say it was bad. And then, like I said, it wasn't bad. You just breached the contract is all. So.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's quite fair. Yeah.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
No sick bars this week.
No. Why did you say that in the last one either? There was
nothing
in there to indicate that. I didn't say I had sick bars. We didn't talk about me having sick bars. Like, you flat out just lied to people.
I know. I just wrote it down. I'm like, this sounds kind of funny. Yeah, that one was kind of an L. I was thinking about how else I could write it, like how else I could word it, but then it ended up being too long, and I'm like, I probably should have just chose something else to be the title.
You could have just said, like, BnB the Songwriters or something like that, like something simple. True. Like, you just lied.
BnB write a song.
Yeah.
That almost is misleading again.
And then the next episode is BnB Don't Write a Song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I guarantee, I love what you did with the highlight clip. I saw it on TikTok. The new thing looks great. You just cannot take a fucking hint. I guarantee that thing is going to get banned. The amount of times we swear and say cock in that video, like, you just don't get it.
It's the best part. I really just need to start bleeping it.
Literally, like,
I know.
It's just like an Overcooked. Like, you run off the edge of a level, and then you spawn, and then you just immediately run right off again, and you keep doing it. Like,
yeah,
you can't say that shit on TikTok. You put your heart and soul into this thing, and then it gets banned.
I did sweat on this one pretty hard.
Yeah, so do what you did. Bert switched up how our highlight clips look on TikTok. It looks nice. He wanted to switch it up, and I thought it was a great idea. However, he just leaves so much swearing in it, and TikTok has banned us multiple times for this.
They're like, yeah, that's not going to work, buddy. Talking about cutting a dude's dick in half.
But also, I was like, see, I told you his dad hung himself.
Yeah, none of it was really PG. Anyway.
Yeah, so I feel like when you do bleep, though, you should leave, like, the first part.
So it doesn't sound bad. Like, there's some times where I bleep shit and I'm like, that sounds like I said a word much worse than what I said.
Yeah. And also, you can get confused on what the word is. So, like, if we say cock, like, I think you can, because you've done it before, too, where, like, the "k" and cock is there, but the other part isn't there.
The "ock," yeah, like, I cut the "ock" off.
Yeah, cut the "ock" off.
The "ock."
Leave the yeah, drop the cock, leave the balls. Kind of thing. So try that out, and the bleep's like really short. Like you've done it really well bleeps before, so
yeah.
I will be shocked if this does not get banned, though. Like
we had a long string where they didn't ban anything, and I feel like they were still pretty bad. But
yeah, I think it's all about the frequency, and we definitely
you've been wrong.
Can be pretty naughty.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm wishing our aunt a happy birthday on Facebook real quick.
Which one?
Well, probably the one that is not your fucking mom's twin, you idiot.
I know.
And it's not my mom.
Oh, I think it's only
pretty big common sense there. There's literally only one left.
Oh shit, that's kind of
fucking
cool.
Queer. But that's a little update on the BnB stuff. No song for you homos. Bert very much ruined that for all of us.
Yeah, get fucked, buddy. Yeah.
I'll let Bert bring some topics in a moment, but just a quick update. We have talked about this on Twitch, but for the folks that aren't listening to Twitch because you're fucking... No, I'm kidding.
Shitheads.
We do have a big update for BnB coming soon. We got some stuff that are gonna make this our streams a lot better, and we're excited to do it. We've been working with one of our guests, actually, about it. Our guest is pretty... one of our old guests is pretty fluent in this stuff, and he's really talked us into it, and Bert and I are sold, so... We will be getting that soon, and you will hear all about it eventually. I think Bert comes home from college this week, so hopefully next week, or at least in the next couple of weeks, we will be able to go grab it.
Hell yeah. Very exciting.
You guys will love it. So just want to give you a little teaser, because that's what Daddy likes to do.
Yeah.
All right, so... You had some topics you wanted to bring up.
Yeah. So, I have more. I'm not gonna say what TV show it's from, but I've been watching a little bit of TV, and while I'm at the gym, I had to stop.
So not very much TV at all, then.
No. Sometime, dude.
Hardly any.
Sometimes
he's watched 5 minutes of TV last week.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Like the first time I went to the gym with my roommates, I was on the elliptical for like 10 minutes at a time, and then I had to take a break, get some water, come back and do another 10 minutes, and I did it for like 40 minutes, whatever. And then I was like pooped. It was pretty... Oh, I didn't talk about this. and so like on the elliptical, you're pumping your legs or whatever, and it counts it's like it has a big fancy screen. It says, oh, this is your heart rate, and it gives you your like pedals per minute or whatever. So it's like,
treadmill does that, the bike does that, the high stepper does that, the rower does that, the fucking pisser does that, the one that you literally pedal with your arms does that. This is something that might have been around since the goddamn 70s. So welcome to the gym in 2022, Bert.
It's big. It's pretty sick. And it counts out your whatever it is. Yeah, 120 FPS. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Frames per second?
Feet per second. Whatever it is. Yeah, frames per second. And so I'm looking at that. I'm like, yeah, I'm usually about 120, and then my BPM's pretty high. And I was talking to my roommate, and he's like, yeah, no, I usually shoot for like 140. I'm like, damn, you're going pretty fast. Like 140 little steps per feet per minute. I'm like, damn, that's pretty good. And he's like, no, heart rate. I'm like, pardon me, 140 BPM on the elliptical? Because when I was doing it, I was at about 190 the entire time. He's like, oh, that's kind of high. So your boy's out of shape. Pretty out of shape.
Or the guy's going pretty slow.
No, he was going faster than I was.
Well, 140 is not necessarily the highest either for beats per minute. So I'm not talking about speed in general. I'm talking about relative to him.
Oh, I thought I see what you...
So he can be going faster than you, but if he's more in shape, then that might be a normal.
Yeah, it was bad. But then the second time I was good. I was like 170 the entire time, and I could stay on there for like 15 to 20 minutes. So that was nice progress. But regardless, I've been watching TV. I watch Ink Master at the gym.
Yeah, I don't care. It says right here 190 is like what you should be at. Like that should be like your maximum.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it sounds like you're towing the line, and I mean you're 100% out of shape. Yeah, but I don't think your friend is going fast enough for himself.
I see.
140 seems pretty damn low. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I just heard that number. I'm like, that's like a big difference. It's like a big difference.
It says you subtract your age from the number 220. So for you, that would be 196. So you should not go over 196 beats per minute, Bert.
There was a point where I hit 200, so I might have blown up, I guess.
Well, no. I mean, it just talks about you're going at a harder pace. I mean, your sprinting pace and your jogging pace are going to give you different beats per minute. So
right.
When you're going at like 300, 400, 900 beats per minute, you should be concerned. But
oh, shit, here we go.
I think your friend's kind of being a pussy. He's only at 140.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was told. Yeah. That was cool. I'm like, damn, I got to tell Burger. that I'm going to fucking explode on the bike.
Yeah.
The other thing, dude, I literally had
also, hang on. Why the fuck? Wait, why didn't I say this first? Why the fuck do you guys care about your fucking heart rate? That is, like, not the thing you should be fucking concerned about.
Why not?
Like, that is such, like, a different... No, you should be doing, like, a distance at a certain amount of time.
What?
Is what you should fucking go for. So you should be, like, trying to get 1 mile every 10 minutes or something like that. Who gives a fuck what your heart rate's at?
For health. It's like for the aerobics or cardio or whatever. It's
see, you fags that tell me how like all of this different shit are usually the most out of shape people I know. Like you're trying to use science and like logic with all of this shit, but you're not using common sense. Like, no, you should be going at a distance at a certain amount of speed. If you don't get it at that time, you either to get in more shape or you need to flex the needle a little bit more. I've been doing athletics my whole life, and we never gave a fuck about beats per minute because that can be a variety of things. If you have anxiety while you're on the treadmill because you're so concerned about people looking at you when you walk by, your BPM's going to be higher. You know what's not going to change no matter what? Your fucking distance or your time on it. So you fucking fags are just like worried about the wrong goddamn thing. Comparing fucking ball sizes when girls care about the fucking curvature in your cock.
Yeah.
BPMs are not the important part. Holy shit, I didn't even fucking...
No, they say that you're supposed to stay above a certain heart rate for so long.
Yeah, you do that by pushing yourself by trying to complete a fucking time increment or a distance that you're trying to reach. And trust me, you don't need a screen to tell you when your BPM's high. You should be able to know when it's fucking high on your own.
Me, I know.
You guys are literally comparing the gay shit. Like, you know, it's like, oh, I know I'm really bad at the distance and the time thing, so I'm going to look at something that is a little bit better, which is the BPMs.
Well, it's kind of like they say you burn the same amount of calories working or walking versus running the same distance. So it's kind of just like an efficiency thing, I guess.
So then but your BPM is going to be...
Yeah, like right here, the aerobic system, if your heart rate is between 50 to 70% of your max heart rate, it uses fat to create energy.
You achieve the same goal by going for a distance.
But it doesn't create lactic acid, so you can stay there for a long time.
Bert, you find which times work for you.
Runs.
Oh, you're going for an easy run? You're not trying to get better or anything? You're just trying to go for a nice, easy run?
That's what your thing is. All I'm saying, I'm just trying to burn calories.
My thing is exercise and cardio to lose weight and be healthy.
Yeah, but
a fucking easy run isn't fucking... See, like, once again, it just makes more sense to just work hard. Like, I'm not even trying to sound like a fucking gym rat, but goddamn, it amazes me how many excuses people... Don't tell me about pushing too fucking hard, pussy. You've been at a gym maybe 6 times, okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, shut the fuck up about doing this. You can achieve the same results by going for something that is a little bit more, I don't know, logical and a bit more enjoyable than just looking at how many fucking heartbeats per minute you have, you fucking queer. Well, Go see how fast you can do a mile and then try to get better at it. That's it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not a distance guy.
Okay, then see how long you can go without fucking needing to go fucking go take a piss or something.
Here's the other thing. If I know that I want to be working out for 30 minutes, then I just know I need to be in my 80 or my my 70 to 80%. And then
it literally just sounds like you're a pussy, and you sound like my friend that won't go to the gym because he crank started a snowmobile 200 times, and that's good enough.
Yeah, I think you're just scientifically illiterate.
Well, you look at me and what I can do on all of this shit, and you look at you and how you do on it, and let's talk about who's illiterate in it.
There's a lot of shit that I've heard you say that I'm like...
Whatever you prioritize on an elliptical, I guarantee I can do better than you.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't do this that often.
So it's not about priorities or anything like that. It's about being physically active and not lying to yourself about
what am I doing
shit.
Wrong?
I just told you what you're doing wrong. You guys are being gay and worried about things that aren't important.
I'm not worried about it.
You need to get your heart rate up. You need to get it high and keep it there to burn the most amount of calories.
That's what I'm doing.
That is it. No, you're not. You're trying to keep it at this very limited level with everything. It's very easy if you're going for a time or a distance, then you can do these cool-off things in between. When you see people run marathons, they have times to where they go at an easier rate, and then they have times where they sprint, right? Like, that makes sense.
That's a distance, or you're very distance-oriented.
But why do they do it, though? It's not just distance. It's because it's the most effective.
The elliptical is not running.
It is running. It's easier on your joints.
I don't know.
Yes, it is. It is the exact same movement as running. It's just way easier on your knees and your hips. That is what it is designed for.
Okay.
So that is the one thing you are not correct on. Now, these other things are debatable because we're talking about results and getting better, and you're talking about going on a nice, easy jog.
I don't know if I said that.
No, you literally said for an easy run when you were reading your article.
Yeah, I'm just reading. I just looked up the science between heart rate and cardio, whatever.
Heart rate and cardio?
Whatever it is, yeah. It's just the relationship between your heart rate and cardio and fat burning stuff. Mm-hmm. I've never seen this before in my entire life. All I know is when I go
So
to
maybe
the
you
gym,
should just listen a little bit to the person that's done this a little bit longer. I'm not trying to say I know more than you, but I'm trying to give you advice, and you're like, you're wrong, buddy. You are scientifically illiterate, and I'm not listening to you.
I never said... Okay, if I did say
you literally...
yours was
yes,
wrong,
you did.
Then here, this is what I'm going to... This is what I'm going to update, okay? I'm going to say that these are probably different approaches to a similar goal. And the effectiveness is... probably different for both.
I think it's different approaches to different goals. I think we have very different outcomes that we want to achieve, which I'm okay with. And I am just trying to say how you can get to your goal better. And you're like, wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Okay.
But
this
also...
is, like, my thing's almost kind of like a lightweight for longer, and yours is like heavyweight in a short time.
No, it's not,
because...
that's
kind of the dichotomy. It's like there's two approaches.
I don't try to do things faster just to get a better time. Like, I like those goals, but also, like, you do better with the cardio, the what's the word? Cardio benefits of it. So yeah, like if I hit a PR and how fast I run a mile or 2 miles or how long I run in 30 minutes is fun, but also it is beneficial for your health as well.
Yeah, I'm just saying there's more scientific way to look at what you're doing and what the benefits of that. Versus
I agree. There's more of a scientific way. I didn't really want to bring out the scientific names for all of these body parts and things like that. I was just saying, if you want to be better, you should focus on other things.
Yeah, that's like
and that's if the BPMs are even correct on an elliptical, which you can look up the results yourself. They are not the most accurate. The most accurate is through a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or something like that.
The only
it's
thing
just like another thing is if people are like, and I can see you being this type of person. Oh, I just go for a certain amount of calories being burned.
I don't do that.
That shit is fake as fuck. I didn't say you do. Yeah. I said I could see you being this type of person.
I'd like to tell you what I actually do.
I said I could see you being this type of person. I did not accuse.
Oh, yeah.
But
no, I know.
You can't go off of calories burned on a fucking treadmill because
they're assuming a lot of shit.
They are, but also it is really hard to just burn calories. Like I would love to believe I just burned 600 calories on a treadmill, but I doubt it's even close to that.
2,000 calories a day, but
yeah, this is an extra 600 on top of that.
Yeah, that is AIDS.
You fucking jackass.
It's
a bit different.
Yeah. No, it is different. No, my thing, I'm saying all this shit and as if I actually care about any of this stuff. All I'm doing, the main thing that I'm prioritizing is how long can I be on the treadmill before I pussy out and I need to go get water. So, like, the first time it was, 5 to 10 minutes, and then, by my third time.
Well, you shouldn't go so hard on it.
I'm not. I'm going the same hardness as I was the first time on my third, and I'm lasting 15, 20 minutes. I don't know.
Well, you can't go off of what you did before because you haven't worked out at all since then.
What do you mean?
So if I'm like, yo, I could bench 330 pounds, I haven't worked out in 5 months, I'm going to start with 330 again.
No, mine was 3 times in a week.
Yeah, but you haven't worked out 3 times a week in a long time.
Yeah.
So you can't go off of the goals that you had from the last time you worked out is what I'm saying.
Well, it's kind of like an incremental.
No, it's been months since you've worked out 3 times a week.
I'm saying those things are from my last sessions that I did at school. Last week on 2 Sundays ago I went, and then last Wednesday I went. Okay. And now this Tuesday I went,
I see. You made it sound like it was when we were working out at PF, and I'm like, you ain't going to reach those goals for a long time.
No, it was bad my first time back. I thought I was going to pass out again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was bad.
Another interesting thing with it is I can lift more when I have more calories in me, and I've seen videos about that as well. So I know if you are dieting, it can be it could be harder for your body to, because I guess it just burns those extra calories off as energy, and you can use that to bench and things like that. My bench is ass compared to where it used to be, but I'm also on this big Weight Watchers thing, and today is I finally hit 20 pounds loss officially. So
congrats.
Yeah, it's exciting, but also my bench is going down, so Daddy might start eating cakes again so I can bench more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember Blake was telling us to eat rice cakes or some weird shit before you go to the gym. Forgot what else, but fast acting carbs.
The thing with Blake is he's incredibly hot as well, and has a very ripped physique. So we have to remember from people like that, we can't really take too much advice to heart because
it's they are already running at a fucking Benz.
Well, yeah, it's when I asked him about the walking on the treadmill. He's like, I do it every day for an hour. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. What the fuck? And I'm not dissing on him by any means, but it's just we have to remember that advice just doesn't work for everybody. He gives great advice on good food to eat and to cook and things like that. But but I also think that there's a reason why he doesn't give so much exercise advice because that is not necessarily his specialty. So just somebody that's 600 pounds like me and then goes to the gym and they're like, yo, just eat a rice cake before you go. No. That's going to do nothing.
Yeah.
But somebody that's a big dietitian, not dietitian because he's not, but someone that's on a big diet like he is, that might be helpful for him. So,
right.
Yeah, so I mean, I got some gym stories as well. I literally have a note in here about Planet Fitness, so I can chime in a little bit on my personal story after you talk about watching Gay Ink Master at the gym.
Yeah, no, it'll be pretty short in comparison to the rest of the shit we've talked about, but
that's usually what ends up happening. We bring a topic in and we talk about something that had nothing to do with the actual topic. Bert's probably about to tell us something about a TV show, and we just fucking talked about how to work out effectively on the elliptical out of all fucking things. The elliptical's so goddamn gay.
It is.
It's literally for old women.
Yeah, I do it in my hoodie too. Feel pretty good.
You won't see too many like actual athletes on the elliptical.
No. I'd like to do a bike.
That wouldn't be too bad. I feel like that's just not the greatest for weight loss.
No. I've heard the same shit about the bike. It's just as good as walking or running, but I don't know.
Like I think the best way is just straight up like cardio, which is getting your heartbeat up, and the best way to do that is on the fucking treadmill. Because there's a lot of ways to cheat mini cardio machines, but that treadmill you can't.
Right.
So
yeah, I'm like an elliptical, but
well, I very much expected you to. I mean, it's for usually females or the older population, so you fall into one of those categories.
Yeah, there we go.
It's made for people that can't do the other things very well because of whatever abilities it is. So Bert has no reason to do the elliptical, but he does it anyways.
Yeah, I've always liked the elliptical.
I mean, I enjoy it too when I feel like not getting anything accomplished.
Right. It's perfect, really. Well, I'm on the elliptical too. They got a nice little spot for me to rest my phone while I watch Ink Master. And
yeah, treadmills have those too. It's pretty cool.
They do, yeah.
Stair steppers too.
It's pretty nice. See, there's a Jacob's
row machines
ladder
too as well.
A Jacob's ladder that I know a guy who does, and it's cringe.
What?
The Jacob's ladder.
What's that?
It's a ladder that like automatically runs on a belt. So it's like you're always climbing up a ladder.
Sounds like some fucking like thrift store.
It's a torture machine.
I've seen those. Those would be awesome.
Jacob's ladder.
Mm-hmm.
He goes hard on it. It's insane.
Is it one of your roommates?
Yeah.
So, okay.
I just try not to say it. I know a guy.
Him going hard on it's probably like a light jog to all of us,
it's scary. It's scary. I guess it's a pain in the ass. I've never seen him at PF, but I've seen him at other gyms. This one and one other one that I've been to. But
you guess it's scary? What the fuck? Like you could just imagine climbing for more than 10 seconds and
it's
how exhausting
automatic.
That would be.
Yeah, it's automatic, and that shit just like fucking goes.
Yeah, like a treadmill.
Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, I heard you can do it on there too. Pretty nice. And
you can put your phone up on a ladder.
Yeah, there's like a little, I don't know how he does it, but yeah, I think there's like a little area where you can just rest it. And then you can see it through the rungs. You're just peeking through like a horror movie. Ooh, looking over. Yeah.
I just feel like
What?
I feel like you couldn't watch your phone. You'd have to watch where you're placing your hands and shit.
True. I don't know. I guess there's a way. Maybe it's because it's behind the bars. Yeah, I can't even fucking walk on a treadmill without looking at the thing. So I don't know how the fuck you do that. God, I'm so retarded.
Oh, I'm looking at a Jacob's ladder right now. This is not what I thought it was.
No. It's kind of like on an
This is
incline.
literally a stair stepper, but you fucking climb. Like you literally just fucking walk on all fours up this thing.
Yeah, let me see if it's the same
wow,
one.
this is not at all what I thought it was.
Oh, did you think it was?
I thought it was like a
Straight
rock
up?
wall.
Oh, Jesus.
Like a moving rock wall. I've seen those.
Oh, no.
No, you guys know how, like, when you're hauling ass up the stairs and you put your hands down in front of you and you fucking run out of it like a dog or a demon or something? That's all this machine is.
That is what it looks like, too, yeah.
That is not at all what I thought it was. Now I can see how you can watch something.
Yeah, they're big bars.
You literally just bear crawl. That's all it is.
Yeah, that would fuck my back up. Oh,
yeah, that's another thing, too. Like, you're so out of shape that when you're doing an exercise, things that shouldn't be a problem become a problem for you. It's like when we were doing abs stuff, and you're like, my fucking neck hurts. And I'm like, oh, my God.
My form is fucking pristine.
No, your form's fine. It's just you fucking can't do the simple part.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard for knee-ups to have the form wrong. Just kind of hang there and lift your knees up. When I do those, my abs hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good.
I think it's because your upper body is so weak that you literally cannot hold yourself up.
I'm like a fucking baby. No, you have to hold on to his head, otherwise it'll droop.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Bert the Baby Jones. Yeah, that's what they call me. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about my thing anymore.
Was it about Ink Master?
Yeah, there was another fucking gay woman on there that pissed me off.
I don't want to talk about it. So anyways,
yeah.
Like I literally don't want to fucking talk about Ink Master ever again.
Yeah.
I was a cute little show I was watching, and the next thing I know, you got back into it and fucking ruined it. So
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. So let's just say there was a nondescript TV show that I was watching, which we also have to talk about later. But
well, we can talk about that. I just want to get the gym stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you talk about PF.
Yeah, are you done with your story I don't want to hear about?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've heard enough Ink Master stories.
Yeah.
That are usually not entertaining at all.
Not even that good.
A lot of stories are entertaining that Bert brings, but anything with Ink Master just makes me cringe now. So I went to Planet Fitness with my brother on Tuesday last week, and you know about this story, so you don't have to pretend like you're listening to it to the first time like Jeff does when he sees contestants in Survivor where he acts like he doesn't know who anybody is.
Yeah.
And my brother said he would go with me. My one buddy left. I'm all alone to go to the gym. I was getting ready to cancel my gym membership. But instead of doing that, I ended up upgrading it to the Black Card membership and paying almost twice as much as I was originally paying.
Fucking double down.
Yeah, literally, it was literally double or nothing at that point, which is how I live most of my life. But so I decided to upgrade it because then I could get a guest to come with me. So finally my brother agrees that he's going to come with me. He's still in high school, and this is going to be great because he wants to get abs. He wants to get ripped for the ladies. So I was like, all right, we can do this. So I pay the extra fee, and on Monday and then Tuesday we go in. So I walk in, and the albino that's running the scans, and I shouldn't talk too much shit about him, but he does kind of look like something's off. So
you don't know if he got some condition or something.
Yeah. Well, and just I've seen him so many times, and he's always nice to me, but you don't look right. He looks like he hates his fucking job to begin with.
Yeah.
But he goes to scan my card, and I said, "Hey, I got that Black Card membership." He's like, "All right, tap there." It's like he's like rolling his eyes, like, "Oh my fucking God, just tap there!" Like talking like Charlie.
Another dumbass.
Yeah, and
okay.
I was like, and I would like him to be my guest. I point out my brother, and he says, "All right, have you been here before?"
Oh, I remember this story now.
My brother's like, "Yep. I've told you this one, and we've talked about it multiple times." He says, "Have you been here before?" My brother's like, "Yeah." My brother's out of his comfort zone. He's in his shorts. He's carrying in his workout shoes. Like, he's ready to go. He made a commitment to drive here and everything. Like, I was proud of him. Mm-hmm. And then this twat says, "What's your name?" My brother tells him his name. And then the guy goes, yeah, unfortunately for him to be a guest, because he's a minor, he needs to be here with a parent or legal guardian. And I was like, okay, like, first of all, my brother has a membership at this gym. He got the free membership that they were doing over the summer for high schoolers. They said, hey, if you're like between the ages of 16 and 19, you can come and work out here for free all summer.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew they had this thing with minors. Like, I always knew that.
Right.
But kind of figured since he already had a membership and he was good to come here whenever he wanted to, he'd be fine to go as my guest. So in the back of my mind, I was a bit nervous about it, but we went for it anyways.
Yeah, like there's a tiny chance that they're going to be extremely fucking gay.
And that chance came true. So
yeah. Cool.
It very much came true. So he says, yeah, you got to be a parent or legal guardian in order for him to be a guest. I'm like, I'm his dad. Just joking around. Guy's dead serious. Dead fucking serious. Yeah, I don't believe that. I'm like, no, I'm his dad. Like, totally joking about it. He's like, yeah, I'm having a hard time believing that. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you were 10 when you had him? And, you know, pretty much I was like, yeah, no, I was busy. You know, I was a busy young feller.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like,
I got around.
He's like, yeah, I don't think so. And I was like, yeah, no, he's my
Your
brother.
version, buddy.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. Sorry about that.
It's like, hey, listen, you're gonna do this, or I'm gonna hunt down your entire family.
So
like, yeah, he's working out today, buddy.
My brother drove all the way here, and now he's got to go home. So my brother's like, all right, see ya. You know, my brother is definitely. You think you avoid conflict? My brother does it way fucking more. Way more. Like even like when my parents start fighting, my brother like tries to break it up and shit. It's really cringe.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they're just like yelling, it's not even a big fight. He'll be like, hey, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, pussy. Go back into the argument. So he's starting to leave, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll just tell Mom about it, because my mom is a fucking bitch to people at stores. She is a Karen to the T. Like, a store clerk better not piss her off, because my mom is a sweetheart, but if she gets pissed off at some kind of store person, she fucking comes unglued.
Right for the throat.
You know, she doesn't just scream and yell and make a scene like that, but she will state her mind. She's a big bitch like your mom is. So
yeah,
like your mom is with waiters and waitresses. So
exactly,
where they kind of cough loudly anytime someone walks by them, and
God damn it!
Like, this steak is really cold.
Yes, that's my favorite trick in the book.
So I tell my mom.
So I
says to my mom, I text her fucking literally like probably 30 seconds later, my mom's calling me like that fast. I'm like, yeah, you weren't that busy like you said you were, Ma. He already signed up. He's, he's good to go. What the hell? And I'm like, yep. She's like, all right, I'm going to call him. Bye. I get on the treadmill and I hear the phone ring.
Phone ring.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. They're dead.
I'm like literally looking at the guy like wiping his forehead, like really crying or something.
Yeah.
My mom calls
me.
You
asked for this fucker?
Yeah. My mom calls me back, and I was like, I really hope. I don't know. This could be weird if that guy's big. Oh, here's a guy that had the brother whose mom had to fucking come and yell at me, kind of thing. But I think a different guy answered the phone. But my mom calls me, and this is what she says, ladies and gentlemen. My brother is not allowed to come in as a guest as a minor. However, my brother is allowed to come to PF on his own with no adult if he has his own membership.
Fucking genius.
So, minors cannot be guests, but minors can be members.
There's a lot of things I almost said.
That is so shitty. Hey, you can't be here for free, buddy, but if you want to give us $10 a month, have at it.
Yeah, that's literally the most fucking cunt shit of all time. What the fuck? I love PF, dude. There's just so many things they do that's so fucking
Well, it's just
gay.
like how you have to cancel in person.
Like, nice.
And then, so basically I don't need this black card membership anymore. Like, I truly fucking don't.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Fuck.
Yeah, paid all this money for it, and I don't need it.
Holy shit.
And I tried to cancel it on the app because when I upgraded, ladies and gentlemen, from the basic membership to the black card, easiest thing ever. I think I tapped 2 buttons and I was signed up.
That's the one thing that really fucking grinds my gears.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's just like, it's so easy to give you more money, but when it's fucking inconvenient for me, yeah.
Yeah. No, literally, like, they didn't give me an option that I could see unless I had to fucking solve a Rubik's Cube to switch it back. So I went up and talked to the guy.
Yeah.
And he asked me, he's like, how long have you been a member here? I'm like, maybe 8 years. I just switched. I just switched to the black card. Again? Yeah, seriously. Well, I just did the black card membership yesterday. So please get it off. And this guy was cool because he was trying to figure out when my annual fee was so I didn't have to pay 2 annual fees in 1 year. So he helped me out with that. He was dope about it. But I was like, look, buddy, I've been coming here for a long time. Just take off the fucking black card thing. Mm-hmm. And I had to go and re-sign all my consents and all that. I'm like, whatever.
Fuck that.
Whatever, but I'm not paying that. So I didn't pay anything, luckily, for it. But
very good.
It's just, it amazes me that he cannot come as a guest if he's a minor.
He can have his own.
But he can have his own and be alone and be by himself and not have any adult supervision.
Like, what the fuck?
It's gay. The only kind of logic that I can think of is when, in order for him to have his own membership, his parents have to sign stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess they are going to try to get parents to sign stuff for them to be a guest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? So, like, they can sign away all the liability stuff when they sign their kids up for a membership, but they can't sign liability forms when they're a guest. And I'm like, just have a minor guest liability form. It's not that fucking hard, guys.
Yeah, please try. Put any sort of
like, literally have a parent come in, sign forms saying he can be a guest with anybody that he comes in here with.
Yeah, like it's
fine.
Be its own thing. Yeah.
It should be its own thing. Like, you have a form for them to be a member. Why don't you have one for them to be a guest? Like,
or
I
it's
don't
a part
understand.
on their membership where it says he can come in here with other people.
Yeah.
Just something that easy. Like, it's literally that easy to fucking solve.
When you are... Yeah, there you go. This is saying you can come in here on your own if you have a membership, but also with a guest. Like, they're making it so complicated. I just find it weird that they're allowing minors to come into their facility if they pay for it. That just seems kind of pedophile-y.
Yeah. That's like
no kids allowed unless you got $10, then all the kids can come. Seems kind of hot, you know? Like, what the fuck are you trying to say right now?
Yeah, you're being weird, buddy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Fuck you, buddy.
So it's just like, we don't want certain aged people to be in our Discord, but you can be here if you give us money. Like, that just seems so scummy. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, we'll look the other way if you were to, I don't know, give us money.
Give us money and we will allow you to be in here. Like, that just seems so scummy. I didn't like that. It just didn't make sense. So my brother can come in by himself if he pays $10 a month, but he cannot come in with me as a guest if he is not paying $10 a month. So that means my brother can go to the gym without me there, without my parents there. He can go in there alone by himself. But when he is with me, he can't.
It's so fucking dumb.
God, it's so stupid. So, all right, well, that's 53 minutes of talking about the gym. How's
Not
What
even
If?
That bad. What If was a fucking banger.
Really?
Yeah, I beat it.
You beat a TV show?
Yep, I beat it.
Cool.
I was like halfway through saying that, and I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
I'm gay. So you'll listen to me when it comes to this stuff, but then argue to the fucking tooth and nail to other things. Cool.
Of what?
I told you to give this a chance, and you're like, I'm not watching this. I'm like, no, you got to give it a chance. And you're talking about how awesome it is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that first episode was just, it was bad.
No, that's what I said.
God, it was bad. I did also, it was pretty cool. There was a scene where they were like doing this fucking crazy, insane shit, and I had a panic attack, so that was cool. Like, what? Oh, this is lovely. I don't even know why. I just fucking like straight up had a fucking panic attack during one of the scenes. I don't know. It was like one of the scenes where it was just like fucking crazy. I'm like, holy, like dimensions and shit. And I was like, I'm like, whoa.
What do you mean a panic attack?
Like a panic attack.
I'm asking you what you mean by that.
I don't know. It was bad. I'm pretty sure it was a panic attack.
Oh, so it wasn't. You're just being super gay.
Oh, no. I'm pretty confident it's a panic attack. But
can you tell me why you think that? Like, that's what I'm asking.
I feel like if I talk about it, I'm going to have another one. I don't want to talk about it.
What the fuck are you talking about? What kind of... It's a Disney cartoon show, and it's fucking giving you panic attacks?
Like,
what are you talking about?
I was bugging. I know, it was just so crazy. There was like once... I don't remember exactly where it happened, but...
I feel like a panic attack is one of those things where, like, if you think you had one, you didn't.
I definitely know I had one. I don't know. It was bad.
So you definitely know it was you think you had one to you definitely know you had one.
I definitely had one, yeah. Yeah,
so now I'm very skeptical on if you even came close to one.
I think so.
Because before you were like, oh, now you're back to think so, okay.
I think so.
You've changed your mind maybe 5 times in fucking 10 seconds. Yeah, I definitely had one. Now I think so. Now I'm pretty sure. Like, I think you're continuously going down with each sentence.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I think maybe it's possible that's what it was.
Yeah, there we go. Keep going down, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so that was cool. I mean, it was like a fucking very wild show. It was, again, like, if I didn't know that Marvel was about to drop some of the, like, history's biggest dumpy stinkers, I would think that Marvel was about to, like, just be the best it ever could have possibly been.
What are you fucking talking about right now?
Loki was fucking insane. And then you come off of Loki and you go into this shit, and then, like, by the end, there's like a gigantic, like, fucking space baby who's like doing all this fucking crazy shit, and he's like dimension Time Lord, man. It was just insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am just as lost as you are.
Do we watch the same show?
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
It was amazing. We're talking about Guess Who, or whatever
no,
it's called, right?
Talking about Guess Who. First of all, that's not it at all. What it's even close to fucking called. Guess Who's a fucking board game you play when you're 3 years old. Second of all, what the fuck are you talking about? If you didn't know that Marvel was going to drop off these biggest stinkers, that you would have thought this was the biggest it could have ever been, like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Like, Marvel's on the come up. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, damn, like, Marvel's popping off right now. Like it was crazy. I mean,
what do you mean by that?
I'm just saying, like, they're on the upstroke. Like, their stock is up right now. Like, that's would have been my perspective. But then, like, they dropped She-Hulk and, like, all this other fucking, like, Ragnarok. Or wait, no, Ragnarok was good. They dropped that other fucking stinky Thor movie that we both saw, and it was a fucking big dumpy.
So why does what they release in the future deteriorate?
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying,
like, that view.
Oh no, what I'm saying is this was amazing. And I'm saying, coming off from this, like, if I didn't watch any of the new movies, I would think like it could only keep going up from here. But then they just fucking, like, nosedive into, like, Gayville. You know what I'm saying?
For some stuff they did, but other things, like the new Spider-Man movie was amazing. Like, not everything they've put out has been ass. Just because She-Hulk was gay in some of the TV shows doesn't mean everything else was gay.
Damn.
Like Black Panther 2 wasn't that bad.
No.
Yeah.
No. Oh shit. I don't know. People made it sound like oh damn, Marvel's in the shitter now, and no fucking use going to this fucking dog shit ass establishment. It's fucking garbage. Flush it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
it's definitely not done with or over.
No.
With
I mean, I by no means would I say it's went in the direction that just from looking at these past two movies. But granted, I haven't even fucking seen any of the new shit either. I've just seen the Thor movie and whatever else. So it's really not a great...
You're getting pretty fucking close to seeing the new shit.
I am pretty close, yeah.
What's the last movie you've seen?
Shit. Endgame, I think. It went from like Endgame to Loki to this, and then I have Winter Soldier, and like
which I would skip that one.
I even saw an ad for that, and they're like, it's super relevant and heart touching stories of things that are relevant to our. Yeah, I'm like, okay. Just like you said, newsflash, I'm watching this for entertainment, not for my gender studies major.
Yeah, seriously.
I am all set.
I would skip that one. You can do whatever you want, but
you're a free man?
I would, you're a free woman,
free
but I would recommend against it. I told you to watch What If. I talked you into watching What If. And
another one where... It starts off hella gay.
Yep.
Totally no things. I remember you said that it gets good, but again, like this was insane. This is literally crazy.
No, like that. Like I what I'm saying is I gave you good advice about that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you more advice about this. Take it as you want.
Oh, so now I should actually. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah, now's not a time to be a minion in Crocs and be like, you know what, you told me not to, so I'm going to. I really genuinely did not like that one. That one got super fucking SJW, and that was just not my thing when I watch a Marvel movie or a TV show. So the last TV show I would recommend that you watch from the MCU is WandaVision. That one was good. I can also see you really enjoying... the Moon Knight one. I really like that one. I got into it for a bit. I might get back into it.
That one did look very cool.
That one I can just see you liking it. Now I'm not sure how relevant it is to the MCU. Like Loki was huge for the MCU.
I know. I'm still thinking like, was that big baby the fucking timekeeper guy from that they killed?
I'm having a hard time remembering what fucking big baby you're talking about.
It's the big god.
I wouldn't be surprised if I literally looked it up and it was nothing like a fucking baby.
Well, they call him a baby in the show. They're like, damn, oh my god, what's that gigantic baby in a cape do? Like, they say that like 1 or 2 times.
What the fuck is that huge baby doing?
Yeah. But I think that was just like a meme. Like that was like something that like fucking Quill would say.
If I type in giant baby at the end of What If...
Yeah, you're going to get shit.
Do giant babies grow into adults? Being pregnant with
Marvel,
a giant baby. Yeah. Nope, don't want to see that.
Oh, yeah. Giant baby Marvel, what if? It's the first
one.
What
if Thor, giant baby Marvel, what if? That's what you said?
Yeah. Because if you just put in giant baby, what if? I don't.
Yeah.
What if giant baby?
All I'm seeing is the Watcher.
Yeah, that guy. I forgot what his name was.
I'm going to have an aneurysm.
Yeah, the Watcher. Yeah, this guy. Is this guy the honky they fucking shivved in Loki?
Bert. I'm going to fucking cry. I cannot take this.
What?
Oh, I'm literally taking my fucking headphones off right now. Oh, I'm trying not to have a fucking panic attack right now. Oh my fucking God. Nope, I'm done. BnB's over. No more.
Yes, it's over.
It's over. So, I'm going to do my best.
And putting all these things together?
Explain to me where you thought he was a baby.
Well, I didn't think he was a baby. His character, I know it's a cartoon, but he has very weird proportions that would be closely related to like a toddler. So, homie does not look like an adult. That's for goddamn sure. Maybe it's because you only see like his head and his shoulders. Nope, he looks like a baby here. Who is Uatu? Well, you see, Uatu is Space Baby. Giant Space Baby. See, now you put in Giant Space Baby and there's even more results.
And if you type in The Watcher, there's even more results on top of that.
Yeah,
So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who do not know, The Watcher is an entity in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that is literally as old as time, as old as the universe. So he's literally billions upon billions of years old. And he is voiced by an actor.
Thanks.
That has a very beautiful and deep voice.
Sexy almost.
And there was 9 episodes, I think, in What If?
Sounds about right, yeah.
Where you hear him talk and act, and there's really not a single fucking time this guy ever looked or sounded like said baby.
Well, no, he never sounds like a baby.
So
he kind of looks like a baby a little bit.
He's bald, Bert.
Yeah.
Does Samuel L. Jackson look like a baby?
He looks like a human man. Well, no, I think the other thing is his head in relation to his body. Jackson. His head in relation to his body, I think, is also like a funny baby thing. Like when you look at this thingy, it looks like a funny space baby. Here, I don't want to save this. Thank you.
Well, you can find any.
Well, that's from the comic.
Image. Did you read the comics?
No.
Did you?
I'm just saying other people, other things make him look like.
But why are you bringing in the comics when he was in the TV show?
See, in this here, because obviously it's character traits that carry over to this one.
But you didn't see it.
I've never seen it.
No. Quit showing me comics. Show me, if you can show me stills from the show.
His head he looks like a baby. His body. This right here, he looks like a baby.
This isn't from the TV show.
I know. I'm posting another one.
No, disagree. That doesn't look like a baby at all.
How does he not look like? Hey, maybe you just haven't seen very many black babies, huh?
He doesn't look like a baby, even a fucking tiny bit.
No.
He looks like a pissed off, like, older male.
He looks like his head. His head is the thing. Babies have misproportionate heads, and that's why they look funny.
But there's so many other elements that go on to show that he is not a baby.
This one, he looks like a baby. This one, he looks like a baby. There's nothing he does that makes him not look like a baby.
Maybe 9 episodes of him talking and not looking or acting like one would be the fucking things that show that he doesn't look like a fucking baby.
See, the acting,
like, oh my God, there's 99 things that make him look like an old male, and one thing makes him look like a baby, and you are focusing on the one thing because his head is disproportionate to his body size.
Yeah. See, he kind of looks like a baby right here, too.
No, he doesn't. God, no, he doesn't. What fucking babies do you see?
This one, he actually does kind of look like a baby, though. Like all the other ones, like
no, that's the same picture that you just posted earlier. He's got his fucking arms up and everything.
Oh, this guy's name is Kang, so it's not.
Oh
Kang.
Yeah, by the way, to answer your question, the Watcher and Kang are very 2 different people.
Really?
What do you mean, really?
So does that mean that Kang and the whole like multiverse thingy was actually its own contained multiverse? Probably. I bet.
Yeah. It was the sacred timeline.
Yeah, but the sacred timeline should technically be everything ever, though.
No, it was for that universe. It's everything ever for that universe.
Really? Huh. Well, that makes more sense. He made it. Yeah, okay. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, there's just so much mindfuck science retard shit in this. The Marvel's just been doing acid, I guess, or whatever the fucking crazy funny one is. They've been licking toads over at Marvel Studios. And that's how they got fucking Loki and What If. The shit's literally
I don't
crazy.
think acid and Loki, or acid and licking toads.
No, toads is a different one. Toads is like DMT, I think. But.
No, I'm saying drugs don't make you come up with these kind of very complex connected things. Maybe the visuals look like it, but
yeah.
all of this shit makes sense, and it's very complicated, dense shit. Anytime you talk about time traveling, it's very complicated. So I can't imagine fucking people doing drugs would do any better.
Yeah, true. I'm just thinking pipe dream, kind of like some motherfucker like dreamt the shit up when he was boofed. Because this shit's like insane. I don't know, it's cool though. The one thing that I kind of hated, and it's kind of like there's multiple points in the show where I notice it's kind of like I don't know if that's really accurate.
Like what?
Like, oh, I don't know, Thanos just getting cut in half. Like, couldn't they have just done that whenever they wanted to?
Well, maybe that one didn't have an experience that he had in his life to make him weary of being cut in half. In some universes,
but it's like he seems
Thanos was a pussy. In other ones, he was a badass.
Or the other thing that's funny too is, maybe it's because Thor wasn't technically a god at that point, but when he got shot by Hawkeye and died, and like that was gay. You don't think fuckweed wouldn't have saved his boy or something? I don't even know.
Who?
Odin. That's his name, Odin. I was thinking of it.
What was Odin gonna do?
There's multiple times where he's just been like, oh, fucking, you're the funny lightning boy. Just don't be gay. Don't be a pussy. You can't die to this. What the fuck? You know, and it happened anyway. I'm like, cool.
Well, I think he had something that was like made to kill him, like specifically.
Maybe.
It's just kind of like that vibranium shit that fucking fucks up Wolverine. So he probably had like a deadly thing because he was keeping an eye on him. So I'm guessing he ain't going to keep an eye on him with something that's not lethal.
Yeah.
Literally, Loki
I don't
is
know
a
if
god, and he died by pretty
though,
much getting his fucking neck snapped.
Which is insane. There's like so much shit where you're just like... I mean, there's a lot of... I think they call it a suspension of disbelief. There's a lot of that in TV, obviously, but it's like there's a couple times where I'm like, well, that's kind of gay. That one was kind of gay.
Well, they're not invincible, though, too, at the same time. They have weaknesses.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they're always not necessarily portrayed as being invincible, but like portrayed as being fucking godlike. And then it's like, homie just got shot in the chest and died. And like, oh,
well,
that's fucking
all
badass.
gods have weaknesses. I mean, look at fucking Zeus and shit. Like, fucking, he likes cows. He can't. You know how he fucked a bull or whatever. So now then the Minotaur came into existence. What do you mean,
Yeah.
sure? The fucking half bull, half man.
Well, I know
thing?
Minotaur, yeah.
Yeah, it's because he went and fucked like a cow or something like that.
I don't know how that's a weakness, but
He just smells a cow and he's like, ooh,
it's hard.
I'm weak here.
I can't focus. Yeah.
Weakness when every time I'm around cows.
I see. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Yeah.
Gods are harder to kill, but they're not immune to anything.
Yeah, but he just got killed in the most... They were killing people with bow and arrows in fucking negative 500 BC, like in fucking 65,000 BC. Like the bow and arrow is nothing special.
Well, that's why the arrow
and
was.
There were other times where they specified that the arrow was special.
Hey, Bert, like
time.
I said, Loki got his neck snapped, and that was it. People were dying by getting their necks broken before they were dying from fucking bows and arrows.
True. Yeah.
They're not invincible. They're harder to kill, but there are things that they cannot do. They're not like the actual god in our world where nothing can do that. They're fucking Norse gods or Greek mythology gods.
Yeah. That was funny. They're like, Norse gods? What's a horse god? Nice. Cringe.
What'd you think of the Doctor Strange one? That was really
was quite good. It was. I feel like for what it was, they were all good, but it's like you could almost have stretched this out to like hour episodes.
They were not all good.
But I think they were good in the bite size. Well, no, they were.
Most were good.
Holding on to the wrong thing.
Some were. I am very much making sure everyone knows. No, they were not all good.
Yeah, no, they were not
some
all good.
Fucking ass
stinkers,
terrible ones in this.
Yeah. I didn't think the Thor one was as bad. I mean, it was cringe.
It was super cringe.
There was parts of it they could have left out, and it would have still been cool. I thought it was gonna be like Thor was like.
He was just a huge Chad.
Yeah, I know you hate that. I
didn't hate it. It was annoying.
No, I'm saying
that
you
was
hate
the
those kind of people. That's what I'm saying.
I don't hate Chads by any means.
Right.
Thor's
well, you point out whenever you think somebody is one, and you vomit in your mouth every time. Well, that's what it sounds like.
Well, there's a difference between somebody that is very much not one at all, and then they magically turn him into somebody he's not. Like there's a huge difference between that. It's like, yeah, I don't fucking like this Thor at all, and I think he was very much on purpose trying to be as unlikable as fucking possible to the audience. That was his point, is to be unlikable.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'd have to watch that one again.
What are you confused about? Did you like him or something?
I didn't think it was bad. I thought the only thing that was cringe about it was when he's like, "Oh my god, my mom's coming." That part was where it got cringe. Everything up until that point, I was fine. If he's just a party boy, I'm like, that's fine. I kind of like the idea of like everybody in the universe being friends because Thor's a fucking homo who does keg stands in space. I'm like okay with this. It's not. I wouldn't take this Thor over the fucking real one. That's for sure. But I wouldn't say I was repulsed by this one by any means.
I mean, I just said I don't think they were trying to like it. I didn't say it was the worst thing on the fucking planet. Like, you're sounding like I just pissed and moaned about it the whole time. I said I didn't like that one. It was hard for me to get through, and that was pretty much it.
Oh, and then like Penny Carter or whatever the fuck her name is, Pennywise, in the last episode was cool. It was just in her own episode it was cringe. But she was fine, and like the rest, like when they were fighting as a gang and everything, I'm like, yeah, this is good.
She was still definitely cringe, but it wasn't the main point, so it was very doable.
Yeah, it was an acceptable amount of cringe.
That's probably because she wasn't the main character, I guess. Yeah,
it was perfect, really.
I guess they just made her the most stereotypical fucking cunt. Superhero out there. I mean, there's definitely been strong female leads with heroes. Like, I really enjoyed the Black Widow one as much as people fucking hated it, but they definitely could do it better. But the Doctor Strange one was really cool.
That one was really good.
I really enjoyed the last one with like, what if the Watcher broke his oath, kind of thing. So again, going back to the Watcher, he's a really cool character because he oversees every universe, ladies and gentlemen, and he's the narrator of the show, but it's not just a voice to guide the audience. Like, his narration can be heard by other characters in the show. Like, it's breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
And like, you can see him in the background in some things, like what they do in Man of Medan, when you can see like the old man in the hat behind you and shit like that. So it's just weird because they portray him as this guy that is just talking to us, but he's actually in that universe as well,
which is crazy.
So it's pretty. That was pretty cool. So, and he just watches and observes. He does not interfere with anything. He just watches. It's kind of cringe. When you put your finger in your ass, he's watching.
It's like Santa.
Yeah, seriously. He's basically Santa.
Damn. Never thought of it that way.
But he's outside of all the universes as well, and he can go in between any of them anytime that he wants. So it's pretty cool, and they're making another season. So
really?
Wow. That was announced a few years ago.
Wow.
This is one that you really think would have absolutely no kind of
reconnection
effect on the actual one, because it's all talking about what if scenarios, so they obviously don't exist. But
and they're like, surprise.
It also shows us what is possible in the MCU as well. So, like, Doctor Strange as a zombie comes back. The evil Doctor Strange that we see in What If comes back as well. And we do see Peggy Carter as Captain America in the MCU eventually, so it does tie back into it in one way or another. So it's pretty cool like that.
Mm-hmm. That was another one that exceeded my expectations.
Yeah, and I think some of them, it's like you were saying, are just kind of like super over the top, like how Thanos was this big badass villain, and then they just like punch him in the balls and now he's done.
I'm like, what the fuck?
There's another one where Thanos is literally just like everybody's friend. He's like, yeah, they talked me out of it. I'm good to go.
I know.
I'm cool.
T'Challa really is a man of words, man of diplomacy here. He just told me that killing everybody in the universe is gay.
And
like,
I'm
shit.
not gay, so I'm not doing it.
Not about that shit.
I ain't a fucking queer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess the Thanos we deal with is we just have to say he's a bit stronger than that.
Just a pinch. Just a pinch.
So, no, Kang is very different than the Watcher.
It sounded a lot like it, but I'm like, I guess not.
Not really, because Kang very much interferes and controls things, while the Watcher stays back and does nothing and watches.
True.
Kang is all about ruling the multiverse, while the Watcher is just watching and observing.
Yeah.
But like seeing Ultron like hear the Watcher and like break out of the multiverse into the whole void of space and time and everything like that was really trippy.
Yeah, it was wild.
Made you think like, fuck, is he gonna get me?
Right. Shit, maybe this is an autobiography.
I just tooted and he just starts sniffing like, oh my god.
What the fuck?
That's kind of gay. It's like when you're playing Alien Isolation on the Kinect and you toot, and then it just shows the fucking alien like sniffing the air above them. Like, oh my god.
My god.
So what are you going to do next for the MCU?
I guess whatever's after...
Are you going to give Falcon and the Winter Soldier a try, or are you just going to skip over it?
I mean... Unless the thing coming after it looks better, then I probably...
Well, what's after it?
I'm like right there. Let's see.
It's got to be like WandaVision. WandaVision came out before Loki and Falcon.
Oh, shit. WandaVision's actually next.
Yeah, I would go straight to that.
Yeah, and then Falcon and Winter Soldier, Shang-Chi. I thought Shang-Chi was chubbier.
Nah, there's no chubby people in the MCU. What's after MCU? Just after him, just read the list off.
Eternals, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, Cockeye, Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, Thor, Love and Thunder, Werewolf by Night, whatever the fuck that is. Then Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
Okay, yeah, you're starting to get into some stuff that hasn't been released yet.
Hasn't been released yet.
Yeah.
Oh, is this Werewolf by Night like a trailer or something?
I don't know what that is, and I think Guardians of the Galaxy has not been released yet, the holiday special, or it just got released because it's December, so...
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is only an hour. What the fuck? This Werewolf by Night. Weird.
Well, 2014 is not what I was fucking asking. I said, when is the holiday special released? And then it told me the first one.
See? Yeah, this is 2022, 44 minutes.
Yeah, so this one just came out in November, it looks like. It's just a Christmas like movie thing. Like, that's all it is, I think.
I love that.
First episode date? What? Is it a TV show?
I kind of hated how they named the people Guardians of the Multiverse. Cringe.
Yeah.
It's like, we already have Guardians of the Galaxy. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Okay, I didn't know this was a TV show.
Which one?
The one we're talking about. The holiday special.
Oh, what's it?
It says the first episode date is November 25th.
Oh, maybe it comes out, maybe it's a sequential thingy where it comes out as it goes or something.
Yep. That's how all of the TV shows have been. That's how Loki was. That's how
Really?
That's how WandaVision was. Everything, yeah.
That's kind of bad. That's exciting.
Mia Malkova, isn't she a
Yep.
booby star?
She is. Where does she see her?
Why is she in the Guardians of the Galaxy?
She does get around, actually, in more ways than one.
Oh, Maria Bakalova.
Baklava.
Okay. She provides the voice and additional motion capture for Cosmo, the space dog. Okay.
Yo.
I got an image of what Mia Malkova looks like, but she's just some typical, like, thick white blonde. That's about all I know. Like, I couldn't.
Yep.
Like, if I saw her face, I would have no idea who the fuck it is.
Probably
because I wasn't really looking at the face too much, you know.
Right,
That's not
right.
important. There's
True,
ways around
true.
that. Yeah, no, so, I mean, definitely
Nice.
get caught up on all the movies. Your list didn't say anything about Black Panther.
It was on here at one point, but now it's just not on here.
On Disney Plus or on the list. So I think
maybe it's
that's
not on the list.
No, I think they probably had it to where you could stream it immediately. Remember
That's
how I
what you're
told you
talking
they've done
about.
that? So I wonder if they had that, and then they took it off, and then once they add it again, it will be for free. So I'm wondering if they're still doing that, but I know they were like going into a lawsuit because
What?
because they did that with Black Widow at like when it released on Disney Plus and the theaters at the same time, and Scarlett Johansson was supposed to get a percentage of that movie's box office success, and because they released it on Disney Plus, the box office sales went down. So then she's like, yo, I got fucking gypped out of my money, and like was suing Disney. I don't know what happened because of that, but it does make sense. Like, I don't think she had any idea that they were going to release it on Disney Plus the same time.
Right.
And that's going to cut into their profits. So it is kind of a stingy thing to do.
Yeah, just a pinch.
We're going to give you 100% of the box office proceeds and then not fucking release it into a single movie theater. Now you just got paid for free.
Hell yeah.
No,
That's my favorite.
So, yeah, no, I would... the last TV show that I would watch is WandaVision. That one's pretty trippy and cool as well. That's like a multiverse within the same universe kind of thing, so it's interesting. Like, it's like an imaginary world within the regular MCU, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, Wanda seems cracked.
She is. She's definitely like one of the strongest people in the MCU. So I would watch that one. Definitely watch all the movies. And then when you're all caught up, if you want to like
See how useless Falcon and the Winter Soldier
if you
was?
wanna watch these other TV shows that I'm not watching, you definitely could, just like in the background. But
Yeah.
and you might like them. You really might. I can honestly. It's very hard
love the
for
Winter
you.
Soldier.
So did I. So did everybody. That he. Believe it or not, he wasn't the issue. Like I said, it was the SJW fucking gay shit that they were pushing on. That was pretty annoying.
It's weird because neither of them ever showed signs that they were gay in any of the shows. You know?
Yeah, they just it's cringe. But honestly, it takes a lot for Bert not to like something, so he'll probably like every fucking one of these shows that nobody else likes.
I mean, I didn't want to watch What If, but the first episode was bad. But
Yeah, but then you ended up fucking liking it. So again, it's pretty hard for you to find something
Yeah.
you genuinely don't like.
yeah, true.
But I know the MCU like the back of my hand. I'm not like a fucking Redditor or neckbeard person, but I know it pretty well, and I've got that experience from not watching those shows. So if you can at least be somewhat in my realm.
That would be nice.
But no, I mean, at least be caught up with the current shit is the most important thing. Like, I do not plan on watching She-Hulk and Miss Marvel and Hawkeye. Like, I have no interest in doing that, and I will be fine.
Yeah, I'll probably watch all. Like, I even feel bad knowing I didn't rewatch Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah,
I feel like
that was odd. I was surprised you didn't do that.
I just wasn't interested in rewatching it. I'm like, I basically just watched this.
The only time I saw that was with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in 2018. So we basically did not watch this, just watch this. This was about 4.5 years ago when we saw this.
Damn.
And I've rewatched Survivor seasons with way less time that I didn't fucking remember. So, and I have a way better memory than you do. So...
I just remember him like fucking playing with gigantic ants, and I'm like, yeah, I know enough. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to watch this.
I very much need to rewatch it because I don't really remember anything from it.
I just remember the big parts, how they fucking go to that like tiny mini dimension, get her mom back, and happy family, and like they do all this fucking crazy shit.
Man, it sounds like you don't remember most of it.
Yeah, no, that's all I remember. Me and the big ant at the end.
Gosh.
I'm like, you know what?
Ant playing the drums.
Yeah,
You're still pissed off by that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. You're still pissed off by the 5 minutes you
we were
had to
waiting. Yeah, I was at the end of the credits, wasn't it? That shit was dumb.
Yeah. No, I definitely need to rewatch. I need to rewatch both Ant-Mans. I fucking barely remember that douchebag.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd's a really good actor. He's fun to watch. So, yeah, I gotta check out this. I gotta still see if I'm signed into my ex-girlfriend's Disney Plus so I can check that out. Yeah.
Oh, but
it's kind of fucking
gotta
awkward.
do it. Yeah. I mean, hey, gotta do what you
Wrapping
gotta
my current girlfriend's Christmas presents while watching my ex-girlfriend's Disney Plus on top of a blanket that my ex before me got me.
Mm-hmm.
Yuck.
What a series of events.
So do you want to talk about your other notes that you have in the recording notes?
Well, considering we're almost at an hour and 40 minutes, I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'm all set.
Yeah, next time, shut your fucking mouth. Anyways, thank you.
Yeah. Longest episode ever.
No, yeah. When we were talking about the gym, I couldn't believe it. We were already almost at an hour.
Fuck, I might even cut some gay shit out. You don't know. I have plenty of stuff to play with.
Hey, the official podcast said they had some episodes that were an hour 7, hour 15, and Jackson's like, yeah, we even had a couple 2-hour ones. So I think it's okay to be all over the place.
Yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't give a shit either. I'm like, as long as we hit like a roughly hour 15, that's what we usually shoot for.
Mm-hmm.
We're good. So you got a long one today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you for listening to us the whole way through. We definitely appreciate it. We're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element into the podcast world. And don't forget, it's just comedy. Calm the fuck down.
Just chill.
Same thing with you, Bert.
Relax. Yeah, chill.
We should start saying that to each other. I know some people on our Twitch has been saying that to us.
I know. It's a great little line. Just to throw out there. And people
it is. Yeah. Yeah, no. Ended up working out. So, but yeah, thank you for chilling. Thank you for vibing with us. We are through the first process of the next highlight clip. So we are already, we've made very good headway into this next one. So
yes, very good, very good.
Hopefully we will be getting her done soon-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime in the early next year, I anticipate.
Hell yeah!
I play a big role in this highlight clip, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm actually good for my word, unlike this asshole who said it was gonna be a poppy BnB tune.
Yeah.
So, thank you for listening, you boys. We'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.
See you later. The ock, yeah,
Like,
cut
it's
the ock
bleeped out.
off.
Yeah,
Leave the
cut the
balls,
ock
drop
off.
the ock.
Leave the yeah.
Yeah.
Drop the cock, leave the balls.